guys, man, this is another episode of the Talk A Lot Pod, man. This is episode 8.
8.
So episode 8, man. Hey,
we getting to that 10. What you said? It was 10?
Nah, it was 7.
Nah, I mean like
Whether I'll make it through?
Yeah,
7.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna cap.
Shit.
I ain't gonna cap. I was stressing too. I'm like, damn, how we gonna get past 7, bro? Like, god damn.
Hey, everything going up though, man. Like the response, you know, I've been so busy. I really haven't been tuned in my damn self, but I still feel like the energy, like it's a lot of like the energy that we got going on with the podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit having impact. So I've been fucking with it, man. We 8 episodes in. Last episode we just did the mental health episode. Man, it was a dope conversation. Shout out to Nancy and Andrea. Yeah, man, ready for everybody to see that shit, man. What you think about that?
Nah, I really fuck with that, you know, with the whole mental health. And actually had some people that professionals in that field, you know, in their fields and stuff. I was like, damn, they actually good conversation and shit. I just wish you would talk more, but, you know, it was pretty good. I really liked it.
Yeah, I feel like we gonna break some barriers with that. Cause a lot of people, like, they have platforms, but they don't never try different things. And I feel like, you know, especially like being in our area, I feel like that's a first, and we're just gonna continue to try to break barriers with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said though, man, me opening up, I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. It ain't easy. You know, only thing about it, I don't like talking about myself like that for real. The only reason I talk about myself is because like I'm trying to explain something to somebody and give somebody context. Besides that, I don't really like talking about myself. So
yeah,
I'm gonna work on, you know, sharing some stories on this motherfucker, man, for y'all, man. Show.
But well, what was it about that episode? Damn, what I'm about to say was
About the mental health episode.
I know about the mental health, but I was about to say something on it. It good overall, but damn, what I'm about to say? Oh, like even, you know, we're trying to organize the, you know, episodes and stuff, like have the battle of sexes sometimes, and you know, we was on the same path with that. Cause I'm trying to understand how we can get it out to to the younger people, cause that, you know, that is our audience and everything.
Yeah. But
how can we get them to gravitate to it? Cause I know I'm not perfect on the marketing, cause I be so busy as well.
Right.
You know, with my kid at work, a lot of times I really like do everything. Like I upload the video. I don't do none of the stuff at home. I do it on my phone, like making the thumbnails and shit. I really do that shit on the go. But I think it just making the short form content is my issue, and without doing that, it won't reach, you know, them other people.
That's yeah. I mean, it's a possibility that's right. Not all the way. I feel like
I think just everybody just so used to getting catered to, like the whole just here goes some short shit. You know, hope this pull you in and go watch the full shit. But it just like, if you don't have that time and because I see a lot of niggas pay for people to do their shit. You know, they got editors, they got this. You know, they don't know how to do everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that also stop you, because what happened, the person that do everything for you is not accessible at that time. Like the dude who recorded your video, edited. Wherever he go on the trip, you know, trying to be consistent. Wherever he go on the trip, wherever he get, knock on wood, don't, you know, get put in the hospital or some shit happen to him.
Right.
You know, I feel like being able to do everything, and you know, you don't have to rely on anybody.
Yeah.
You know,
it's yeah, like I feel like for the long run, you should source the work out. You know, let your money work for you. But yeah, man, like that's why, like it's not a reason I don't edit, but I definitely needed a break from it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I done spent a lot of time just sitting down in front of the computer. So it's definitely more efficient ways out there to do it. Reaching that younger audience, though, I feel like we definitely got to get out here and kind of just like put the feet on the ground and shit. Like one way that I'm still tapped into the youth with that I probably wouldn't be if I wasn't doing it is coaching. So like every year, like it's a new freshman class, it's a new sophomore class, and then eventually these kids get older.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just a way I'm still around it, and I just like that'll be my approach to try to just reach the youth. Really just getting out here, man. Like the other day I was in what's the name of the apartments on Mumford Road? I think Kingston Garden. I was out there throwing the football with all the kids out there, and I was just showing them different things, just on the football tip, but using that approach to try to teach certain things that we got going on the podcast, because the podcast work the same way, just showing them, you know what I'm saying? They're, especially if you right there and like they didn't know you before, so their expectation was different. Now they see that you bring some type of value to the community and you showing them, I think, they'll take the message way more. They'll take it quicker than, you know what I'm saying, just catching it themselves and shit. So, like, I try to stay out here in the community and shit, just fucking with the youth and shit. That's something I still do. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing I'm trying to figure out, because, they're trying to figure out how can I, just, push the content to a larger audience.
Yeah.
And, with what we do and everything, I want to just spread it out for them, because, like, coming every week with the same, with the whole message.
Yeah.
Like, you got to just switch it up on them and have them drooling on different shit. Cause I think the battle is sexy. If we get, I got to talk to you, because I got somebody. I got somebody in Macon that a lot of these niggas be drooling over. Like, she got BBL. Let me see. Can I pull it up right quick?
Got
she
it.
said, and she agreed, like, she'll come on here a little bit.
Got it. Okay. Yeah.
And I think she got too much ass for me to handle, so I might need you to come pop up with me for real, like.
Yeah, man, I'll pop up, man. I ain't trying to handle nothing though. I'm on my celibate tip.
Yeah.
I'm out here celibate, man.
Oh, let me see. Can I pull it up right quick? Because, I think I like, damn, like, I also get on her about the message that she kind of push. Because, like, like, you just posting on Instagram showing your body and shit. Younger people watch you, guys watch you. And, I seen one post when a female was talking about, no, it was actually that girl. What her name? We were just talking about. The older chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember her name right now. But the old chick, she was talking about how guys feel like we own a female, we can just grab them when we want to. But I feel like if you portray that image, have an OnlyFans, we buy content from you, it feel like we own you because we are paying for stuff.
That's a slippery slope right there. But I understand what you're saying for sure. I understand what you're saying. It's about self-respect. Like, perception is reality. Yeah, I ain't never seen him before.
You never seen him before?
Yeah, she right though. But perception is reality though. Like, it's all about how we present ourselves, man. I just watched a video on this shit earlier. Like, if you want to be treated a certain way, you'll present yourself a certain way, and it's all relative. So, like, I don't think women really take that into account. You know what I'm saying? Too much, because especially like in today's society, they don't really have to. Like, they, like the shift of power from man to the woman, like, it's like women got more power, you know what I'm saying, than they have before. So it's like a nigga word don't hold the same amount of weight just because, you know, society telling you that money is the root, you know what I'm saying, to success and shit like that. So if a woman feel like you ain't making a certain amount, she feel like she ain't gotta respect you or she ain't gotta listen to what you say.
Yeah.
She'll feel like, you know what I'm saying, that's where we at with it now. Like men gotta take their power back, you know what I'm saying?
But it's like with that, okay, I ain't gonna go into the power part, but it's just easier for females to make money. Cause you got guys who don't have the game, wasn't teach on these things, and they simps. Like
True.
Taking the girl out on date, she eating free, she go back home to her man type shit. You know, it not no damn. I don't know how to word it for real, but it's just easier for females to make money. They can make money off a nigga just off of just a play, just hit him with a quick play, text, you know, texting and be like, oh, can you send me money to go get go seafood, some seafood type shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, it's so easy for females to make money, and that's why it come from like, you gotta be a boss, you gotta be able to do this type shit. Cause I can get it from all these niggas, but if you want me to be loyal to you, you gotta be able to I can't say the word no more. But go ahead, what you about to say?
I was about to say like shit. What the hell we talking about? What the hell we talking about?
About some of my females and their image, money, type shit.
I was about to go back to what I said about the power shit, because it wasn't about the power, but just about being a whole again, like the family. It's not about family no more. It's about, I think this what I'm gonna do. Either you gonna get with it or get lost type shit.
Yeah.
So it kind of like everybody kind of being selfish and self-centered, and whoever fit in coming. But besides that, like what you think is just you know what I'm saying? Like especially like with women, like let's say for instance, like you got a single woman who got a career, who got a group of friends, and you got a guy who just trying to
make it in life.
That too, but kind of just like not even really at her like that. Like let's say we in public and we got a guy who really not at her like that, but just trying to, hey, just offer a suggestion. It might not even been warranted for real, but it like that gonna get met with disrespect because it's a social class type of thing going on. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's what the media pushing and shit like that. They pushing this social class construct and shit like that, and just the people just running with it. But it's not about the money though. You know what I'm saying? And that'll manifest itself in different ways, but you just gotta pay attention. And most people just not paying attention. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So what you trying to say? Wait, hold on one second.
But yeah though, man. Shit. Like, that what going on out here though, bro. That what going on.
Is it okay? I think the change. You know when the change happened, right? When the city girls and was it before then or that? Because I feel like with that, when scamming was popular, it's still popular, but I think that when the change happened.
That's a good take. I say,
Cause they role models.
I'm be real. Yeah, like a lot of the. You ain't even gotta just say just her, but a lot of these last female artists that been pushed, it's been that type of deal. It's been that agenda with them, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. So nothing against them, but for sure they have an agenda that's being pushed through them. You see what I'm saying, type shit. So even they might not even, you know what I'm saying, they just trying to get their money, but that what going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I can't really say if I noticed the type shit, cause I really wasn't paying attention to different females if I was in relationships type shit, but it happened somewhere along the way for sure. Just on some, like, gradually, but we at a point now where it's for sure different than it was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, all the way through.
Cause like these women is, you know, in a relationship, not saying shit. They're not on social media. But if you admire someone, right? You admire someone and they was pushing the image, ain't you go follow that? Like if you are a fan of someone, you go follow what they doing, right? Even though their music is showing like I don't cook, I don't clean, but I still get wifed up. But you know, you follow them on social media. You know, Cardi B, you know, wifed up. You feel me? With Offset, you don't see her doing the same shit she used to do. You don't see her on social media like you do. Megan Thee Stallion, she in the whole relationship. You don't see her doing the same shit she used to do, shaking ass and all that shit. Songs not even the same no more. Who? JT, wifed up with Uzi. You don't see that shit no more. Carisha, you don't see that shit no more. So I'm like, why this shit is still going on when these people are in whole relationships and not pushing the same image? Because if you're a fan, you're a fan. You go follow their social media. You go know what they got going on. You go like, damn. So they really portray the image that they not even living up to their damn self.
Now you got to think about it. Think about Cardi B dropping a gospel album. You know what I'm saying? I ain't Christian. I don't like gospel, but it's just like people know it's gonna sell, and even if that's what she wanted to do, and if that's what she brought to the table, they not gonna press the button on that. They not gonna approve that shit. So at the end of the day, people are approving and disapproving her message for sure. She can't just drop when she want. Like me, like we know why we know a little bit behind the scene behind labels, but it's a lot of ignorance to how record labels and how the industry work for real. And like a lot of people be thinking shit that don't be true. Like she definitely pushing a agenda. Everybody pushing a agenda that's on a major record label. And goddamn, the youth is the consumers. Like that's what they want. They want shit to be a certain particular type of way for sure. And that's, you know, it's just manifesting itself. So it like I tell people, you want to gain control of your mind, you gotta learn how to cut that music off a little bit.
Yeah.
Even myself, like.
But music is an outlet, though.
What you mean? What kind of outlet?
For some people, like
creating or consuming.
Just like a consumer. Just say you having a hard time and music your only output. Listen to other people and shit. Because I know that was one of my things. Like Lil Uzi. That was one of my things. Like it was an outlet for me. You know, listen to music, tune out all the noise.
No, that's true, and I use it the same way. Is one that's about what you listening to. That's really like the main thing. Like you got watch what you consume, and it's kind of like it's two ways you can do it. Like, cause I still listen to the same shit. I just consume it a different way.
Yeah. Like
when I used to listen to shit, but this shit in me for real. Like that long way. Let me see that long way. That hood Rick, that peso, that drug Rick peso. But that shit used to be in me, y'all. Like, I'm in that bit, boy, hey, you know what I'm saying? So, you gotta separate that shit. Like, I listen to the same music sometimes, but it's some shit I done just straight cut out. I don't even listen to that shit no more.
Yeah.
And that shit'll change you, bro. The shit, you are what you consume. You know what I'm saying? We are the music too, so that's a part of it, man. You gotta watch how you consuming this shit, cause the music is powerful. It's alchemy. Yeah, it's just straight alchemy. You know what I'm saying? So that rap music, depending on what it is, it can change your energy. You feel me? You can be happy. You listen to goddamn some young boy, you'll be sad. You know what I'm saying? So that what's going on out here. Same thing with the other shit, the female, like, and that's what I'm saying too. Like the females, like they consume shit differently too. Yeah, like they definitely consume shit differently. And like, let's say like the Summer Walkers, the Janae Aikos and shit like that. You got women out here that just listen to nothing but that. Nothing but sad song, sad song, sad song, and sad. Like, what a happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no balance. Like, you gotta have balance to that shit. Like, I listen to R&B, I listen to everything. But sometimes I listen to instrumentals, no lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Just to not have nobody in my brain type shit. It's that serious. Like, Don't just be sleep listening to music and shit. Like subconsciously sleep. You know what I'm saying? Just letting that shit, cause that shit program. That shit program your mind for real. Facts.
And damn, what about getting to? Damn, just had a brain fart, bro. I be hating that shit.
That's that episode 8 shit. But I want to talk a little bit about me just starting therapy and shit, man. Like, so I started therapy last week. Shout out to Andrea. She got me plugged into a program. So I've been over the past week trying that out, and right now it's you know, I'm trying it out, man. I don't really.
You don't like it?
I ain't gonna say I don't like it. I really feel like I hope it do something for me. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I hope it do something for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm optimistic. I learned how to knit this week. You know what I'm saying? I was in that knit. You know, yeah, just different shit like that, man. Just working on shit. Yeah.
So with the knitting, you know, also she taught you how to knit.
Yeah. It's an exercise used to, you know, get your mind off the world type shit. And you know, I had a little fun knitting, man. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah, I'm open minded, man. I ain't, you know, it's different things. You know, by the end of my therapy session, I want to be able to be certified myself in counseling. So yeah, that's my goal. We're gonna document it too, man. Gotta bring the cameras through and just, you know, try to break these stigmas with, you know, going to seek counsel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think a lot of people don't even want to go because it costs. Like, it just costs a lot.
See, it's free in Macon. We have programs in Macon where it's free. So it's just like about the miseducation and stuff. Like, we gotta kind of just put it out there, man. We gotta put it out. That's my motivating. That's why I was telling you like earlier this week, like, I want to get this on camera and shit, just to show people, you know, show people that we got programs in Macon, accessible programs. We got people that's dedicated to the community in those programs, and it's free. It's free. It definitely is free. Cause Macon one of them areas, man, we get. I don't really know specifically, but I'm pretty sure we get grants for just how fucked up we is, like, as a city. You know what I'm saying? Just, y'all get some funding for this shit, cause y'all got the reason to get funding for sure. But you know,
and then like I think it was last week or the week before that. Damn, 70 murders, homicides.
Last year in Macon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, ain't there like a little after COVID? I'm like,
yeah. I lost some people this year, like classmates, shit like that, people I know in a long time. Even this past week, one of my classmates was killed and shit. So it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up when it's a statistic, it's a number element, then it's a like, damn, I know this many people really didn't, like, no longer here type shit. And like, for sure, it's an issue in Macon. I like what Andrea said on the last podcast. She kind of mentioned Detroit and its poverty and shit. After I explained about Macon's particular poverty and education rates and rate of violence and shit. And I understand what you were saying for sure. Definitely. I ain't never been to Detroit either, by the way. But I want to reiterate that, though, about Macon and shit, because I really wasn't talking about statistics like that. All those statistics do like just portray what's going on, but I'm really talking about the mentality. Because I was raised you know what I'm saying? I was raised in Macon. I know the mentality of Macon and people my age and younger and shit. You know what I'm saying? And older. Like, it's a mental health crisis around. We got, you know, the economy fucked up. Everything, you know, it's straight. Macon is impoverished. The whole city is a hood. Tell me online. We on one side of it, but like right now we on the north.
This is still a hood.
Thank you. So it's all hood.
I would say the only place not the hood is Mercer.
I wouldn't even say that.
I'm talking about the inside Mercer.
Nah, I wouldn't even still say that, cause only reason people don't be going in there cause they probably down and really just be forgetting about Mercer. But Mercer is in the hood.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
And there's only 2 goddamn like people being like, oh shit, Mercer over here from niggas just being in that bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, Macon got a lot going on though, bro. And I think it get downplayed a lot because people don't really care. Like, the city don't care about this shit. They just trying to lock niggas up and get more shot spotters and shit. But they not really trying to solve the issue.
Well, you know how much that shit costed?
Oh, boy. Yeah.
That shit costing millions of dollars when they could did more shit. Like, come on now.
Millions of dollars, you could have changed the scope of the city. The whole, just off that investment. Mm-hmm. So it's like the solution to our problem, like right in our face. You know, it ain't the judicial system and shit and police and shit. If that was the case, we would not have no crime. We would have been had no crime. Mm-hmm. The crime rate would not be going up because of police presence. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit be stupid.
And then like I had seen the video, a dude talking about, they were talking about what we need to do. They were talking we need to get more police. It ain't about police. It's about your future. You're not doing nothing for your future. You're not in the programs. Shit you're supposed to learn. Shit you're supposed to learn and not even in school no more. Like investing in the youth. And what do you think the amphitheater gonna do?
It's gonna, cause I don't really know the size. I don't know how many people they employ and shit like that.
But if they employ what? I mean, they build a library and shit too. This, I mean, they is creating new jobs. Mm-hmm. But what is the rate gonna be? How much you gonna be paying people?
Right.
Nobody gonna want to do that shit, and that shit hardly gonna be open. Who you gonna have coming out here every week to be at the amphitheater?
See, and that's why, like, with the podcast, like, just having different conversations, like, credit, wealth, gaining wealth, shit like that. Like, it'll change our mentality to where our actions are different and we not really worried about that amphitheater like that. Mm. We probably down there and built one ourselves. So it kind of like just changing the mentality. Like, I know as long as I got a worker's mentality, I'm going to have a worker's problem. Me not making enough, me trying to get a raise, shit like that. The minute I go do this shit for myself, I can put my own imprint, my own rules, and, you know. Mm-hmm. And it's just about finding that balance, because everybody not an entrepreneur either. This shit not built for everybody. This shit that we were talking about off camera, the sacrifices that we make for this shit ain't made for everybody. And then I'm realizing that shit, like, you know, you gotta know who you talking to for real at all times and shit. So it's a lot of entrepreneur conversations I be saving now, because I know I'm around. And it ain't to down nobody, no shit like that. Mm-hmm. But it's like you really do gotta know, or else you'll just be wasting time and just wasting energy. And, you know, like, you trying to help people, they got definitely want to help themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I think we in a point in time where people really not trying to help themselves. I don't get it. They're like, a lot of people going with emotion, and there's a lot of shit that's going on. It's a lot of shit that's gonna go on that's gonna affect a lot of people's lives. Mm-hmm. Like 2050, what is it, 2023? And, like, shit, I ain't even 30 yet, but I'm saying, like, in less than 30 years, a lot of shit gonna be so different, bro. Like, Miami is no longer gonna be here. Sea levels is gonna be in a rise. States and countries won't even be here no more. Like, this shit is coming fast. Mm-hmm. So it just depends on, you know, what you really... you can either, you know, you either get with it or get lost,
Cash
man.
ain't be here in 2 years.
Cash. There's a lot of shit going on.
You know they saying by the end of this year, no more cash? That crazy. I'm like, damn. Like,
we getting scared out here because we getting to a point where, you know, shit really, like, This shit getting crazy. Like, well, shit'll just be different, bro. Like, our lives would be just totally different on some other shit. That's crazy, though. But I remember, I just want to throw this out, though. Because I've been on the cashless society shit, Bitcoin, all that shit. Like, I was down there still in college for real. So I remember coming back home and telling people about this shit. And this why I say I'm really through talking and shit. And then it finally, like, manifesting, like, today. Like, you could have been on it, but you need, like, a group of people. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta get around people that's on the same shit you on. Like, you know, I remember telling to different people in my family, like, hey, you need to invest. Or just switch the cash out type shit, because the cash is coming. I seen it in their face. They looking at this nigga like, what the fuck this nigga talking about? Like, what is you talking about? Now it's here, like people really, like, you know, they so caught up in the matrix. You know what I'm saying? That what I'm really realizing for real. Like, people caught up in the matrix, man. They don't even care for real. So.
Well, a lot of people saying don't believe what you see. I'm like, bro, like, even though they might be pushing a narrative or whatever, but they coding it to a different language. You know, some people gonna get it, some people not gonna get it.
Right.
It's all about being prepared. Even though they trying to, you know, they switching and be like, oh, this is gonna be a good thing, but in your mind, you need to prepare.
Nah, for sure.
And I think it just like our older people was never, they were just used, like you said, in the matrix, just used for the motion and shit. And they would just work, but never prepared for the future.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why, even with global warming, they were thinking about fast money, now, but never thought about the future. You know, they just now talking about our youth. We gotta do it for our, you know, for the kids and whatever. But y'all already fucked the world up. We can't come back from global warming.
See, it ain't even just global warming. That's the cover up. It's really goddamn, like, it's more than that. It's definitely more than global warming.
But global warming, one of the main things, cause like, if we destroy the earth, right? We destroy the earth. People had to evolve. A lot of people gonna die.
Man, global warming shit fake. These folks out here controlling the weather out there.
Yeah, I knew you about to say it. I just knew you about to say it.
For real. Just look up Project HAARP, HAARP acronym. Project HAARP. You'll see. That's what's going on though, man. They and that's what I'm saying. Right now we in a everything like psychological, man. We in psychological warfare. It's all about playing on the mind, and that's one of them things and shit. Just like, all right, it's global warming, but it's really something else. Like, but we gonna make everybody, you know, it's shit like that going on for real. Like, this shit going on. It's crazy, bro. Cause like, this shit, man. Damn, bro. It like, it's really going on, bro. Shit really going on. Yeah.
Okay, let me say something about the previous episode, episode 6. What is news? Cause like, you know, we were talking about the whole Cameron shit. But what is news? Cause you saying some of this stuff is made to distract.
Right. And like, you got, like, I'm on my when I be in this motherfucker, I'm on that one. But yeah, that shit ain't news though, bro. Like, this shit ain't news, bro. It's like I done got to a point, and you gotta think, bro. Dipset is one of my favorite groups of all time, nigga. I swear, I'll pull up my YouTube history. I'll listen to Dipset on the way here, bro. Like, shit, niggas don't like More Than Music Volume 1. Like, we talking 04, 05 shit. Like, niggas don't even know about this shit. So I understand the cultural relevance of Cameron, like, all that, I understand. But at the same time, I understand the other shit I was telling you too. Project HAARP, Project Bluebeam, goddamn, the Bohemian Grove, the Black Nobility, Switzerland, the Freemasonic, the Freemasons and their agenda. It kind of like either goddamn go down that rabbit hole or not, man. Cause, you know, people just like I've seen people consume themselves with celebrities and shit, and they know nothing else. So it kind of like, you know, I done kind of been down there before, and it's just like, I just really know it ain't valuable. And I know that it's not news because, like, we got outlets, right? Mm-hmm. Somebody out of here just picked that and made that a headline. And everybody else just followed. You had 3 or 4 other platforms that covered that same topic. So it kind of like, who originally made that a topic? Like, we don't know that, and we don't really know what we following that. Like, I done did it with my platform. Like, I remember when 6ix9ine was popping. Like, nigga, you mentioned 6ix9ine in the interview, your shit might really go viral. So it kind of like, that's how they get you. They want to make that the conversation while other shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like that. Like, they want to make this like, I can't even tell you what we were talking about. What the hell Cameron had did?
Dude took the picture of Cameron with the pink suit, wanted the suit.
Yeah, and see, like, now he got some more shit going on, and then there's some more shit going on, and they're like, you don't even remember dude's name from the photo and shit, like, cause he got down, you know what I'm saying? So it like, that shit, like, you gotta, all right, I'll give you another example. Let me see. Will Smith and Chris Rock. Nah, I feel like that's more news because that shit still talked about to this day.
How is more news, though? Nigga get slapped every day.
Niggas get slapped every day.
Nigga fuck somebody else. Somebody fuck somebody else bitch every fucking day.
True. But it's different when the outcome of the situation can have a whole change. Like, it's some sort of change that's gonna come in careers. And just like the whole like award shows and all that, like the topic of award shows is different now. Like a lot of people saying they don't want to go now and shit like that. Like you got people like showing out at the award shows now. Like I'm only coming here just to show out type shit, you know. So it's like I don't know. That what people on, bro. Like,
but they could. I say with the whole that situation shows that the woman have more power over the man. And it's separate. It create a barrier for us as a community. Cause you had everyone talking about, oh, I wish he would did more. I wish he would did this, and people were like, oh no, he wrong for doing that because he's taking away his freedom of speech or even making a joke.
I don't feel like that everybody though. Like on some, like every man ain't like Will Smith. I know. Like I would handle things differently, just on some, like because. I don't know. I just find it real selective. Like, you know, that you want to choose to defend your wife then, but nigga, it's shit you ain't even doing to defend yourself from your wife. Like, nigga out here doing suspect shit. Let me chill. But yeah, man. That shit be, man. A lot of shit just be fabricated, goddamn. I really feel like that was like an acting scene. But I feel like people gon' use that as a point of reference for years. Mm-hmm. We're gonna be in 2030, they're gonna be talking about that slap. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. But when I was saying, okay, with the news thing, right? You gotta, like we were just talking about earlier, with spreading stuff out. Mm-hmm. You know, you gotta feed it to them in bits, not all shoving down your mouth. Yeah. Because you know like you said, they are fanned out with celebrities. Some people are consumed. Mm-hmm. But if you feed in messages or what shit is going on, people will, you know, gravitate to that more. Yeah. So how you say you on that part.
Yeah, I really say like over the last year would be me kind of, I ain't gonna say last year, I'd probably say, because I've been meeting celebrities and shit. So, but I never really just been like one of them, you know what I'm saying, just on some, oh, this person type shit, whatever. Mm-hmm. So, everybody just look at that shit different. You got some people that's in it really just about idolizing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never really idolized these people. You know what I'm saying? And you got people who don't really have a particular type of family structure. So, you know, they kind of idolize certain people that they shouldn't. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
But so Yeah, so like, okay, boom. Like how we were just recently talking about the females. That's another way to ease in the issues that going on within the black household.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we could talk about Sukiyama, them and that, but that's a way to ease it in.
Mm-hmm.
See,
yeah,
like,
I know that for sure.
Them are things, cause like that is an issue with ownership. You know, with creators, cause a lot of artists, just like us, we have platforms. Artists a lot of time want us to kiss their ass, right or wrong.
So, oh well. So
when him being a creator and an artist don't want to pay him his money, you saying cause of my likeness, I don't have to pay the money, but I'm the one who took it at the right time. I stood out there. I sent you the picture I respect, but you are making money from it. So that's ownership. You taking money and food out my family mouth. You know what I'm saying? You doing all these things. And the only thing I ask what you do to pay for the whole, just pay for it and we can be done with it. And I'm just saying, like, them are things, like, it's easing in there.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know, and
That's true. You do. I mean, cause we saying two separate things though. Because that is how you kind of put shit in, and you kind of do shit through some in the news type shit. But at the same time, like, you don't really know if that shit really happened the way it happened type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of like, is this a PR move from the label? Cause bro, I'm cool. Like I'm putting this story out though. I ain't gonna say who the name is, but I got a friend who work at a label. I remember one day I went up there. We had did some business. We were just chopping it up, and it's the first time I heard it. But kind of after the fact, I kind of like heard this a couple times type shit that this is what labels do. So she was like, yeah, we're trying to create, content around our artists at the label and shit. You know, she like, basically, I'm one of the main people that do that. So she was like, some days we do this, some days we do that. And it's other days where we fabricate shit. You know what I'm saying? As a label for attention. And to have that confirmation, like, right then and there from the label and shit, kind of just made me goddamn understand, like, a lot of the shit that be going on in the industry. Because people, for instance, didn't Dirt just drop an album?
Nope.
See, I don't keep up with it, so I don't know. But
we're gonna talk about it.
I've been hearing shit about it just on some, cause like they really, like, folks is like, they trying to talk about that shit. You know what I'm saying? They trying to push that. So I've been seeing it. I've been kind of saying, even academic, all that type of shit. So, but he is marketing for an album. He is. He can drop the cover. It ain't dropped yet, but he marketing for an album. And just shit like that. Like, do I believe these boy really got beef and shit? Hell no. I don't believe these boy even got beef for real. But it's just like, that's how they gonna portray it, to create energy around the projects and shit. And you need that shit to an extent. Like, they need that shit. If Dirt did no promotion, I ain't gonna lie, he probably would do good, but that promotion gonna do him even better, you know what I'm saying, than just dropping with no promotion. Like, even the last couple times YoungBoy dropped without promotion, he did number one. Ain't nobody really dropped that week anyway. But it like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't the numbers wasn't just off the wall. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. But I'm like, yeah. See, but with Dirt, okay, you cut from that cloth and everything. But you saying you would change yourself to do that?
What?
Because YoungBoy, he don't fuck with nobody. Everybody know that. He don't fuck with nobody. And we know Dirt industry. He cut from that, but he still want the bread.
Yeah.
You not finna do no crazy shit when you already got an image. The way you make your music, and portray yourself, you not finna play them type of games like 6ix9ine and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And YoungBoy ain't most definitely not kissing nobody's ass.
That shit deep, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
He might play cool with them, but not kiss their ass.
Yeah, I ain't saying kiss ass, but they really might not even have an issue. That's definitely a possibility. Like, they might not even have an issue for real. Like, literally. Like, they might be best friend behind the scenes. So it's just like, you never know, bro. You never know, man.
But if somebody kill your closest partner, y'all gonna be cool. In your same camp.
See, even that's just a lot surrounding that. So it ain't just cut and dry. It's just, why that shit,
If he come to like, man, I understand the situation. Yes, it was self-defense. You feel me? I can't help that my homeboy was a hothead. But he never came off that way.
Yeah, man, that shit, slippery slope. That one right there, cause it's a lot. It's a lot involving them, but they definitely. I definitely feel like OTL. Whoever their parent label is, cause I know YoungBoy still signed Atlantic and shit. Whoever.
Nah, he on Universal now.
Yeah, Universal. Dirt, he might be or whatever.
He Atlantic.
Yeah, so whatever their parent company got going on, that was really going on.
Mm-hmm.
That was really going on.
But would you want somebody else to speak for you?
How so?
And saying, if you know you got a problem with somebody, but you ain't saying shit, would you want somebody to speak for you?
No. Mm-mm.
That's how the incident got boosted back up. Because someone was speaking for them.
See, but whoever caught, all right, let's say, I don't even know what you're talking about, but let's say like that YoungBoy caught wind of that and he addressed that shit publicly.
He did.
See, then he handled the situation wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have niggas who say shit about me, and I'm not finna go on the internet and address that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. It's just like, I handle shit differently, bro. Like, real directly. You know what I'm saying? So.
But this your only way of, conversation, though.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't, bro. Know what I'm saying? Like, also, like, let's stop playing. Because if niggas really want to do shit, bro, they can do it. And it ain't no if I really want it, man. Because if you don't really want to do it, then shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, niggas be, I don't like motherfuckers that be wolfing and shit.
Yeah.
So it like, either you gonna be with it or not, bro. Like, we ain't even gotta talk about it. The public don't even need to know all that shit.
I think they're the only nigga. They're the only nigga that ain't saying shit.
That shit be dry snitching to me. Like, I don't be liking that shit, bro.
Like saying you gonna do something to somebody, then something happen to him.
Bro, like, the fuck? Like, bro. Then that energy you took and tweeted and shit like that, man, you could have pulled up on a nigga. That's what I been.
House arrest.
It don't matter, boy. I swear it don't. If you really want to address some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel like that nigga Soulja Boy be doing the most, though.
Yeah, he a character. He a character. All these niggas characters, bro. For real. These niggas ain't... Man, but these niggas don't be talking about shit for real. These niggas ain't no gangsters for real, but these niggas artists, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Soulja Boy, he got down...
He get on the rant about a nigga every fucking time he dropping some shit.
He smart. He just marketing. But he really using it. And it's only like, I see Soulja Boy, I see straight through his shit. So like, I see everything he doing. I just seen he just did an interview with Bootleg Kevin, and he still talking about the headband he had on 2020, 2019.
Really?
Yeah. So it's just like, he trying to catch moments. You know what I'm saying?
He trying to stay relevant.
Yeah, he trying to catch moments. And that's what this shit about.
Yeah.
It's about catching moments. It's just like when a nigga start bringing violence into it. Like on some, I got an album to promote, so fuck this nigga and his family. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, like, nah, how Fat Boy SSE and them boy, like, bro, them boys going in the store do funny shit, or they'll do a prank and get a 10. Like, I like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even be consuming shit like that, but it's just like, that's understandable. Not the fucking, but I don't mean harm yourself either, or just bullshitting you, putting yourself down or putting somebody else. I feel like that lane too, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got some nigga that bully nigga for clout.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, there's a bunch of weird shit going on. I really be hating the internet when it do to people for real.
Yeah.
That's a quote right there. I really do though, bro. I hate what the internet do to people, bro. The shit, like, shit out here don't even feel the same no more, bro. Life don't. Like, it's a camera era fucking one. I was talking about this shit the other day, like, 90s, like, niggas, we ain't even had cameras. You feel me? Your ass would go missing for real in the 90s.
But, also, you like that time better?
No, I don't like, I'm not promoting violence.
No, not promoting violence, but just that time, like the night.
Yeah, the 90s was a good time. It was
I wouldn't say, I say early two, the early twos, you know.
Yeah, the early twos too. It was a more humble time, man. It was a more humble time. You had to fight.
Yeah.
You had to fight. You had to. That's what it was about. It was about a motherfucking kick your ass or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas don't even remember that shit. Like, that shit is a far memory.
Yeah.
Like, you had to fight. You wouldn't know, like, bro, if your ass ain't fight, you wouldn't know, like, nigga, you ain't get no respect, bro. So, like, I don't know, niggas get, like, I don't know, niggas be scared for real. Niggas be in moving, living fear. But I don't be scared of shit. I ain't scared to die. So, it like, I look at shit different. Like, I'll be around the same group of people, how these people got guns, and I see fear in them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta walk around with a gun where you scared. Not like that, but, like, back then, that's what that shit was about. It was about having these hands and shit. And niggas didn't have to depend on keeping that shit with them.
But I think it ain't about scaring or dying. It's just the way you die.
What's that?
Like, nobody want to die by gun violence and shit. I mean, I'm not scared of dying either, but it's the way you die.
It depends on who you talking about. Because me and you ain't got no type of issue.
Yeah.
And some people do. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, shit, how did that issue derive and how you gonna deal with it? Because if me and you got an issue because we from different sides of town and shit, and then you heard that I said I don't like you and shit, now you want to kill me, bro, we could have linked up and hit about that.
Yeah.
But niggas be dying over shit like that.
But it's stupid. I feel like that shit's stupid. Like, fighting over a hood, a street, man, you dumb as fuck. Like, nigga, do you own this shit? Are you getting money from it every month? Like,
it's a lot of better shit to fight over if you was. But I agree, though. Like, I don't, you know, that's why I ain't never really gang bang and shit. Like, you know, growing up, I tried to. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that the people that I tried to get with ain't take me serious. But shit, I'd have been in one. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, I remember just being young, like younger and shit. I was real young at the time, but a little bit after that, I kind of like came to the conclusion like, man, shit really don't make a lot of sense for real.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? But I it's a flip to it. I do understand. I understand it. I understand it for sure. I understand it 100%. But it just it was just infiltrated, man, and just like gangs and shit. They always infiltrated. So now it's just different. Now it's just different. So like it ain't even the same. The original reason why it was created, like it got lost in the sauce.
Yeah. Yeah, that one. Yeah, like you said, I was trying to do that shit too. Everybody, I feel like that. Everybody though.
Yeah, like it, and it's really about the brotherhood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like coming up, I saw the camaraderie and shit. Like you niggas, you know what I'm saying? But it like you so young, you impressionable and shit for real. So it kind of like one of them things where it's just like, you know, it kind of like a following the crowd thing. But it ain't really take me too much long to realize like, bro, I'm really bad by myself. Just on some, like I don't need all that. Like there's some people that need that shit. There's some people that need a crowd to fight with them. There's some people that need a crowd to think, shit like that. And I ain't never really felt like like when I was young, I was like, damn, I'm funny by myself? Like, okay, I'm funny. or I can protect myself, you know, shit like that. Like, I ain't got a goddamn, you know. And then, it's a lot of people that I just know who just in gangs and shit. They really wasn't even talking about shit for real. You can tell just how they feel that they joined. And they were forced to live a lifestyle they never were with. Now they reality is a whole different thing. But I don't really want to denounce gangs and shit like that. I want to denounce the negative shit they do. But I want to promote the camaraderie that, you know, gangs still have and shit. And we just need to clean it up.
And I'm saying you really can't clean it up though.
You can.
It gonna take who gonna be? It's the thing. It's no more leaders. That the thing.
It start with self. Instead of looking at who we can follow, let's start changing shit within ourselves and become a leader.
So you tell me, I'm gonna throw the leader of the group, so I can lead everybody to a better path.
Nah, not just like I said, like everybody's a leader. Everybody's a leader.
But you can't be a leader without being a good follower.
Nah, for real, I definitely understand that. But I'm just mean
like you said, everyone can't be an entrepreneur. They take leadership,
right? But I mean, really just on some personal shit, like some personal. I need to grow type shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what. About damn, I forgot what we were talking about. But that's what. Yeah, I about forgot, bro. You have to put me back in the game.
I forgot too, cause I be serious about this.
Hey, y'all, man, we be having long days and shit, man. Long ass days. We be ripping and running, man.
Nah, we really be just chatting for real.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's the best thing. We just have like little topic that can lead us in different directions and shit. Mm-hmm. People can interpret however they want to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What you I see you been with the interviews and shit, man. What's been like your favorite interview like so far this year type shit?
I feel like I really haven't did nothing memorable right now.
Yeah, you just
Just trying to really get back in the groove, and the people that I want to, I don't know, I can't really
get on the same page. That's how it is though. That's this shit is aggravating, bro. Doing this shit aggravating, bro.
Since I've been back, I had like 7 interview canceled. I'm working my day around y'all, and y'all ain't taking it serious. So.
But yeah, though, man, this shit is wild.
I think that's the main thing that stressed me out. And then, I feel like that the main thing that stressed me out with trying to set up interviews and do interviews with people and stuff. I feel like that was, to tip me out the most, and that would really be wanting me to like shut down everything.
Mm-hmm. It'll the organization gonna come around, cause I done been in that. I done been there, man. I done been there for sure.
Like I'm really feeling like, man, shut the interview down. Just focus on the pod for real. Cause all that other shit, it just. I can't. I'm not saying I can't get the people that I want to talk to. It just.
Right now.
Yeah,
that's how I feel.
It just. A lot of shit that's going on right now. That's
exactly how I feel. Like right now, man, the shit. If I could, I don't need an investor. I don't want an investor. But let's say if I had an investor to get me where I could be right now, today, to the places that I could get to do these interviews that I had scheduled and shit, it'll be a whole different type of deal. But I got so much going on, I can't really. I damn nigga. I don't even think the artist went. I don't think I could make it right now. So that's why I'm not really. I got so much going on, but yeah, man. Eventually, it'll get to that point though. Like when I start back shooting, I know I'm gonna handle shit. Just shit like that, and just about having a plan with that shit.
For sure. So I mean, you got any more thing you want to cover?
Shit.
I mean, I got some more to cover, but it gonna be kind of controversial.
Shit, let me hear some.
Okay, shit. Goddamn. How you feel about making sports? Oh damn, my bad.
Making sports?
No, making sports for a particular kind.
What you mean?
Okay. You know,
somebody like transgender sports and shit like that.
A lot. This is going big right now because trans are taking the LGBTQ.
Excuse me.
They taking over everything.
Yeah.
Beauty commercials, everything, and it's really a female issue, but it's just like y'all kind of like post this toward the light. Everyone want to be equal and shit. Now that it's taking over y'all majority of stuff, y'all feel some type of way.
You asked me what I think about like what though?
I'm saying you want them to have you want these people to be themselves and have and be equal with y'all, but when they're not beneficial to y'all, it's a problem now.
Yeah, that shit is stupid, bro. Like, I really think that I ain't gonna say stupid. I just don't agree with just a lot of the point of views that these people got with the switching agendas and shit like that. I just don't identify with that, man. Mm-hmm. I don't know what people be thinking when they, they identify. I don't know, bro. So.
I asked a gay couple to come on, not males, females.
But I see, and I really think even the males should come on because that's the kind of like just having a conversation and being able to break down the psyche of this shit, and to be able to confirm or deny, like what we think, and just to do that shit back and forth. I mean, I'll do it. And I just feel like, just breaking those type of barriers, like really having a real conversation. It could be police officers. It could be, you know what I mean? It's different routes, but because like I told you, I remember when we were talking about this shit. Oh, boy, I ain't it's somebody that's doing interviews. I remember we were talking about this shit, but it's somebody out there that do interviews and shit. And they interviewed the coroner of the city.
Oh, they did? I ain't know.
See, we'll talk about it.
Because I also want to do that too.
I want to do the same shit, and it's like doing them things, like those type of conversation and that type of guest is what excite me. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of like. Y'all like that, bro. Like, we know what we really want to do. Mm-hmm. And them interviews they got count, you ain't really want to do them, bitch. Come on, keep going. I know that.
What one?
Whichever one, like, I ain't,
What we talking about with artists?
Yeah. I know you
some
ain't.
I do want to do, like, actually want to talk to them.
Yeah, some. Yeah, but, I know you done had somebody counsel you like, shit, I ain't.
Yes, I was shit.
Yeah.
He ain't got no motion right now.
Right. I do the same, like, bro, so. Yeah, bro, that shit happened, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the organization gonna come. Yeah. But
definitely want to do that one with the corner.
Yeah, like you were saying with just the couples and that's a dope idea though. That's a dope idea.
Like I did an interview with a gay rapper today. No, he wasn't really talking about a lot, but I tried to break down the whole thing, and he don't even believe people be born with with different sex.
That's interesting.
And with him even saying that, I'm like, okay,
that's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. See, I feel like with women, like interviewing like lesbian women, I feel like a lot of their perspective revolve around emotion. Same thing with a man too, but like the woman, if you do a man, you got to bring a woman on too. So it's damn near like kind of like a balance. You know what I'm saying? Cause that nigga, he's still a man, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at people. Like I hope they don't take that disrespectfully. Cause I look at them exactly how they came. You know what I'm saying? I'm not calling he, she, and she, him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Might want to cut out now.
Why not? I don't agree with the pronoun shit. It's just like it's stupid to me. Yeah, I'm gonna go down the hill with you now. Don't think I ain't gonna go down the hill with you.
Nah, it ain't even that. It's just about respect. I ain't trying to disrespect nobody for
I feel like they understand, but it's just like the people who not fully themselves. Because me personally, I think it's a trend. I tell everybody I talk to, it's a trend.
Yeah.
It's a trend, but I understand some people are like that.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? But a lot of y'all niggas are following trends, and they say they regret their decision once they go down the line, a couple years down the line.
I definitely 100% will believe that. Wow, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Well, we're going to end it here. You got anything you want to say to the people before we go? Yeah,
man. We got some good shit on the way, man. We coming along. Episode 8. We got some dope episodes coming up, though, man. I don't really want to let too much out the bag, but man, y'all just stay tuned in, man. We pushing these conversations, man. Haters keep hating. Watchers keep watching. You know what I'm saying? All that going on. All the real ones tap in, man. We trying to work. We trying to, shout the love, man. Come shout the love. Come on the show, man. Don't be scared. You feel?
For sure. We want definitely pushing the conversation, even though some of y'all don't want to hear it. Some of this shit need to be talked about, because a lot of people ain't gonna talk about it because they want to stay safe. But I really don't give a fuck. I go somewhere else. But man, with that, man, this episode 8, man, I appreciate everyone for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I want to like separate the audio from like the video. I just feel like, okay, go listen to the audio, then you can see what we're doing. So I hope this come out. It might come out Monday, it might come out Tuesday. I don't got a specific date. Time and schedule will eventually come, but it just also depend on y'all too. Like,
tap in, man. Y'all come through.
Yeah. So please, comment what you would like, visual and sound come on the same day, or shit, spread them out. But with that, man, I appreciate everyone comment. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please go subscribe to 478 TV. And man, with that, man, we out. Peace.
Peace.